All right, Randy Sullivan here, Florida Baseball Ranch. I am here with Jackson and Krista Furie from Colorado. They came down to our place about 4 months ago for a precision strike with some debilitating arm pain. And Jackson, I know that you would like to say something, but I'm going to hand the mic over to your mom, who's a nurse, who kind of brought you to me. Okay, so here she is. There you go.
Has a lot to say.
Yeah.
Hi. So Jackson's story starts about a year ago, January, where he started to have bicep pain. A little after starting with a new pitching coach, and it was right, unfortunately, before he was going down to Texas Baseball Ranch and couldn't participate very well because he was in pain. So he didn't get as much out of it. And so it was right going into his sophomore spring season, and we kept resting it and trying to get it back, and the bicep pain just kind of continued. We went to sports medicine and saw a physical therapist, and everyone started thinking shoulder. And then from there, we started with a personal trainer who was working on his whole body. Then you made tryouts, but hoping to pitch, and it just never was coming back. It would always hurt in his bicep. So from there, we went to an orthopedic surgeon that I trusted from the hospital, and we did an MRI of the shoulder, and they diagnosed it as a labral tear. We went down to Denver for a second opinion at Steadman Hawkins Clinic, which is the Rockies orthopedic surgeon, Dr. Noonan, and he listened to Jackson's story, and it sounded like a nerve pain. So we were on one thinking we were going to have surgery, and suddenly we were on this other track that suddenly we had a trapped nerve that had to be released. And so it was a bit of a roller coaster ride. And then from there, he went to have EMG studies to see if he had any nerve damage, which he didn't. He had an ultrasound of his bicep, which showed the trapped nerve and a lot of inflammation. So we had somewhat of a diagnosis, but it was just a lot of roller coaster. We'd also had a MRI of the bicep in the beginning because they were just going bicep or shoulder. That's all the docs thought. And then we talked to somebody, and they said, because I wasn't at the Texas Baseball Ranch, my husband was, that Randy at the Florida Baseball Ranch is the guy for arm injuries. So I made a phone call. He said, come down. We got it scheduled for the first week in November. And I brought Randy a big old packet with my MRIs and all my results. And being a nurse, I wanted to know why this happened and what contributed. And then we met Randy, and he helped with the mechanics. And so he gave Jackson a plan, and we went home, and Jackson's been working on it like crazy, and he's improved. We're so grateful. I mean, if you have an arm injury, this is where you want to come. So.
Cool.
That's my story.
So tell me how you feel about it. You came here looking for answers. Everybody was telling you lots of different things of why your arm was hurting, and tell me what it feels like to throw now.
Well, back then I was kind of scared that I was never really going to throw again, and I came here, and he told me, we're going to get your arm back, and you're going to be healthy, and you're going to throw again. And it felt so great, and I went out, started doing some drills, and it felt so much better pretty much immediately by what he was helping me with. And I was going home, and the pain got better and better, and it's been awesome ever since.
Thanks. All right, so there you go. All the way from Colorado, came here with debilitating arm pain, looking for a diagnosis. One of the first things I had to tell Chris is we're not going to find a diagnosis. We're going to look for dysfunction and contributors. Yeah, and there's going to be a lot of different reasons why your arm hurts. We're going to just get rid of all of them. And I'm so glad to see you back here, and I'm so glad you came and shared your story with us. It's been great. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thank you.